Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Killy's uncertain future and what's next for Firehouse 51. With Jack Damon's return to Firehouse 51, Kylie Estevez's place in the Firehouse has been thrown into question. The sudden shift leaves fans wondering, is this truly the end for Killy, or is there still a path for her to return? Kylie's journey in Chicago Fire has been a slow burn. Introduced in Season 8 as a determined young firefighter and former Girls on Fire recruit, she worked her way up under Chief Bowden's mentorship before eventually landing a spot on Engine 51. Her dynamic with Stella Kidd and Herman made her a compelling supporting player, yet the show never fully committed to integrating her as a series regular. Now, with Damon reclaiming his spot, Kylie's absence feels abrupt, especially since her last major arc revolved around proving herself worthy of a permanent position. Why Kylie's exit feels unresolved. Unlike other departures in Chicago Fire, Kylie's potential exit lacks closure. When beloved characters like Otis or Shay left, their exits were emotionally charged and narratively justified. Kylie, on the other hand, simply fades out without explanation. Given her history with Kidd and Herman, it's strange that her departure isn't even acknowledged. One possibility is that the writers are leaving the door open for her return. Perhaps Kylie is reassigned to another firehouse, or maybe she's pursuing additional training. If Chicago Fire wants to maintain continuity, a brief explanation, even a throwaway line from Herman or Kidd, would go a long way in making her absence feel less jarring. Could Kylie move to another One Chicago show? If Chicago Fire no longer has room for Kylie, another option is migrating her to Chicago PD or Chicago Med. Crossovers are a staple of the franchise, and Kylie's background as a firefighter with strong ties to the community could make her a valuable asset elsewhere. For example, Chicago PD. If Kylie transitions into an arson investigator role, she could work alongside the intelligence unit, bringing a fresh perspective to fire-related cases. Chicago Med, while less likely, her medical training, if expanded, could position her as an ER tech or disaster response specialist. This wouldn't be the first time a character shifted shows. Remember Jin, who moved from Fire to PD. If the writers want to keep Kylie in the universe without overcrowding Firehouse 51, this could be a smart move. Damon's return, a double-edged sword. While Damon's reinstatement adds drama, especially with his complicated relationship with Severide and his budding romance with Lizzie, it does come at the cost of sidelining Kylie. His storyline has potential, but it also highlights Chicago Fire's tendency to prioritize new characters over established ones. That said, Damon's presence shakes up the status quo in ways Kylie's character hasn't yet. His familial ties to Severide create immediate tension, and his reckless streak contrasts with the disciplined veterans of Firehouse 51. If written well, his arc could lead to compelling conflicts, especially if his past mistakes resurface. Will Kylie get a proper send-off? If this is the end for Kylie, she at least deserves a farewell episode. Even a brief scene where she says goodbye to Kidd and Herman would provide closure. Given how much the show emphasized her journey from a Girls on Fire recruit to a full-fledged firefighter, ignoring her exit entirely would feel like a disservice to her character. Alternatively, if the writers plan to bring her back later in Season 13, her absence could be part of a larger storyline, perhaps a temporary reassignment or personal leave. Either way, fans deserve an answer. Fan reactions and what's next for Firehouse 51. The news of Kylie's potential departure has sparked mixed reactions among Chicago Fire fans. While some are excited about the drama Damon's return brings, others feel frustrated that yet another promising character, especially a young, driven woman in a male-dominated field, is being sidelined. Social media has been buzzing with speculation, with many viewers hoping Kylie isn't gone for good. If this is truly the end for Kylie, it raises questions about Chicago Fire's long-term vision. The show has always balanced veteran characters with fresh faces, but recent seasons have struggled to give newer additions like Kali the same depth as the original crew. With Bowden now at the CFD headquarters and Severide splitting time with OFI, Firehouse 51 is in flux, making it the perfect time to solidify its next generation of firefighters. Perhaps Damon's return is just a temporary shakeup, and Killy will find her way back. Or maybe this opens the door for a surprise comeback down the line. After all, in the world of One Chicago, no goodbye is ever truly final.